This month's Accent on Academics presentation is Middle School Virtual Career Fair and Expo. Last spring, over 1,200 middle school students across the school division participated in a virtual career fair. Using the division's learning management system, Canvas, students explored career clusters and visited a virtual expo hall. Much of the content for the fair was contributed by our EngagedIN YCSD partners. Ms. Jennifer Romanelli, Coordinator of Career Development, will share more about the program and introduce the other presenters. Ms. Romanelli?
Yes. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Higginbotham, members of the board, and Dr. Shandor. It's my pleasure to share information about the Middle School Virtual Career Fair and Expo that took place last spring. The purpose of the fair was to support the division's strategic plan goals related to career readiness. The content was designed to be interactive and visually appealing so that the student experience would be similar to that of an in-person fair. I'd like for Mrs. Warlick and the students to come up and share additional information with you.
Good evening. So to start the fair, students were given the opportunity to take an assessment for their personality and interest. So whenever they got finished taking the assessment, it gave them results, and that helped them to know where they should start looking and exploring for the career fair. And I'm going to have Nadia come up and share a little bit.
My experience while taking the interest survey was really fun. It really showed me what kinds of jobs there were and what really was for my own personality. When I got the results, it actually came up with the same things that I was thinking about doing when I grew older, which was being an athletic trainer. I got a lot of things in the medical field, which was really exciting to see.
So once they finished taking their assessment, then students were able to go and explore the career clusters and the expo hall. The career cluster section was divided into 4 areas that you see here. The next few slides are going to give you a little bit more of a detailed idea of what students were able to see within those different areas. And you'll be hearing from students on video and then in person.
In this area, we explored careers we were interested in.
Totally forgot about this, so it was cool to kind of rediscover it and see what the people did there.
There are other jobs related to computer programmers, and I found that some of those jobs might also be for me, and I found them really interesting as well.
Audio and visual technology and film interested me a lot, which was surprising because I never really looked into that before.
At first, I was only interested in programming and software development, but I started looking at some of the other pathways like network systems and information support and services, and I found other stuff that was also interesting.
I learned about all of the different things you could take. Some of the things that I found out I did not even know existed, and it was very shocking but also very interesting, which made me look into a lot of other things. In this section, these are clusters of different courses, clubs, and specialty programs.
This was the most useful part of it because it showed you, I didn't realize you could take so many classes that helped you get to that. I thought you just did it in college.
There was a lot of different things up there that I didn't know I could do in middle school. There was a bunch of different options to choose from. I'm actually in 2 of them, which is programming and game design, and inventions and innovations. This area has games and activities related to careers.
You basically have to find the disease, and I thought that was really interesting. And then I found the job, and it was disease control.
I thought the games were really fun to play. I was very interested in one of the games called Cyber Incident Live. As you can see, the yellow dots on the map are botnets, and the blue dots on the map are people who deal with them. I also learned that India has a lot of cyber activity.
In this area, our EngagedIN YCSD partners were able to submit videos to us, as you can see with Ms. Dudley from York County Central Purchasing Office. I'm going to turn the floor over to Ms. Garnett, and she's going to tell you a little bit about the Expo Hall.
So in this area, students navigated to various company websites, and they were able to review general information, watch videos, as well as discover various job openings in the different businesses.
I looked at Riverside and Centera's website because I wanted to see what I could look into for volunteering and also jobs for the future. I also looked at part-time jobs because as a teenager, I do want money so I can use. And both of the websites were really fun to look at. I preferred Riverside's though a little bit better because right when I clicked on it, all of the jobs listed there, but Centera's you had to look a little bit more.
So the military area also provided students with with an overview of each branch, that gave them general information, including videos and various jobs in the branches. But our goal here was to help students realize that military is a community that requires personnel from all of the different career clusters. So like the previous areas, the post-secondary area allowed students to navigate to the various college and university websites to review general information and programs of study. Additionally, students could view 3D virtual tours of the campuses, and we felt like this was a valuable tool since some of the students are not always able to travel to campuses in person.
In this section, there was really not many colleges that I thought would fit for me, but I asked some of my teachers about colleges they went to and things that they thought would be good. And so I looked into those. And when I got home, I actually started talking to my parents about all of the colleges that would go into the medical training and medical. And I looked at Shenandoah University and looked at online tours. And during summer, I actually went and toured around the school.
So this area provided middle school students with a glimpse at high school specialty programs, students' clubs and organizations, and work-based learning opportunities. The student experiences area is packed full of information, but the highlight was really the videos that were created by YCSD high school students that took part in these programs.
I just know that any kind of career that I have in the theater arts in my future is going to be entirely due to the training I received at SOAP.
Medical terminology was a lot about the anatomy, which was really awesome.
Another diploma on top of the advanced diploma you would already get. It'll give me college credit for classes.
My marketing course and my communication skills, and use that to compete with other students at other schools.
After about 3 or 4 weeks, you really get to know everybody and everybody gets to know you, and it's a really friendly environment.
Because you can really see if that's the career path you want to take. Like for me, mentoring with Dr. Haynes has really just reassured me that this is what I want to do.
Because the opportunities that you get through the program for national recognition, for the betterment of yourself, the experiences that you have that shape you to be a better leader, to be a better person, are available to everyone in the program, and they're applicable to everyday life, whether it's as a civilian or in the military.
Overall, I thought the career fair was very helpful and fun. It was nice to explore through all the different career choices and play all the activities.
The career fair and expo hall was very beneficial for me because it really made me start looking into my future and things that I wanted to do later on in my life. It also made me start setting goals up for me in school, which would also help me get towards all of that.
So this concludes our presentation, and we're happy to take any questions or listen to your comments at this time.
Did students participate through a specific class, or was it all students across in every school?
I'm sorry. Come on back up.
Yep, sorry.
Yes, actually, students participated in grades 6 through 8 at all 4 schools.
So they didn't have to do it through a specific class?
It depended on the school. Each school set their own schedule. We were doing this around the time of SOL, so they were coordinating with their school counseling departments at the time.
That's great. Thank you.
Ms. Romanelli, will you remind everybody, how many pathways are there?
There's 17 career
17
clusters, and there are multiple pathways within each cluster.
Within
yes,
each
sir.
cluster, yeah, several dozens. And the YCSD EngagedIN, our business partners, what's that database look like now? How many businesses are we up to?
250 plus.
Great, thank you very much, that's great.
Yes, sir.
Great program, thank you.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that presentation. I have to give a plug. I got excited to see the Virginia Tech thing there. As a Virginia Tech grad, it was nice to see those buildings again. Actually, Squire's one of the buildings I showed in the tour. That's where a lot of the music classes were, so I spent many hours there when I was an undergrad. But I want to thank you guys for your presentation and your words and your experiences here. It was really neat to have this be part of our meetings again. Thank you.
Love the enthusiasm.